Have you heard about sardine fasting? People are using it to lose weight, break through weight loss plateaus, reduce their cravings, improve blood sugar, and even kickstart fat burning. And for some people, the results can be absolutely incredible. But there's a major problem. I've noticed that most people who try sardine fasting end up making the exact same mistakes. And this mistake can completely sabotage your results. It can leave you feeling hungry, frustrated, and wondering why everyone else seems to be losing weight and getting great results, but for some reason you're not. In fact, some people actually end up making their cravings worse, slowing down their progress, and giving up before they ever experience the real benefit of sardine fasting. So in this video, I'm going to reveal the biggest sardine fasting mistake that almost everyone makes. I'll also cover several other common mistakes that can prevent you from ever even starting a sardine fast. And make sure you stick around to the end because I'll show you the simple strategy that can dramatically improve your results and make sardine fasting much easier than people realize. So let's dive in. But before we get started, I'm Dr. Nick Zyrowski. Thanks for hanging out with me in today's video. Now, when we look at sardine fasting, there's a few concerns that will stop you from ever getting started. And that first is that sardines are dangerous due to the high amounts of mercury in them. Well, here's a news flash. Sardines natively have some of the lowest mercury levels of any fish out there. And it's because they're small, they sit at the bottom of the food chain, and they do not bioaccumulate heavy metals like other fish. For instance, most people eat tuna and mackerel all day long without questioning the mercury levels, but then they get worked up when it comes to sardines. And the other issue is that many of the online health influencers find little things like this and they blow them way out of proportion. They're very hyperbolic in their approach to almost anything. So they can get a quick click. They can put, people are poisoning themselves with sardines due to the high amounts of mercury. That's not true. Sardines, once again, have very low levels of mercury, and it's not really a concern. Now, another big quote-unquote concern that I see popping up about doing a sardine fast is that it will lead to nutritional deficiencies. Recently, a spokesperson from the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics said, "I have significant concerns about anyone consuming a single food like sardines exclusively for several days or several months. Well, sardines are a nutrient-dense food packed with omega-3 fatty acids, protein, calcium, and vitamin D. Relying on one food source alone could pose serious nutritional and health risks." Okay, what you have to do is you really have to put this in the proper context. First of all, I don't believe that it's good for anybody to do some dramatically extended sardine fast for 30, 60, 90 days. I don't see any purpose in that, right? There's plenty of other good, healthy diets out there. You don't need to be eating sardines for that period of time. But this idea that you're going to fall into a nutritional deficit just because you ate sardines over the course of 2, 3, maybe even up to 7 days is not real. Your body's not going to just run out of nutrient stores that quickly. In fact, many people benefit greatly because of the high amounts of good quality protein, collagen, and even omega-3 fatty acids along with DHA in them, which really help lower inflammation. So a lot of people actually feel really good while doing this. Now, another concern is that if you're consuming these sardines and they are in these BPA containers, BPA-lined containers, that you're going to make yourself sick. You're going to hit yourself with loads of endocrine disruptors. Now, there's a few points I want to make there. First of all, yes, these cans are probably going to be lined in BPA, many of them, right? And the ones that aren't lined with BPA, and maybe they claim that they're BPA free, they're probably lined with some other type of chemical because that's the reality that we live in. So if that's a big concern of yours, what you can do is actually get sardines that are in glass jars. Okay, but here's the biggest problem I have with that concern. Is that though I don't like BPA in my food or in my containers or anything else, and I prefer to stay away from it, the reality is that for most people, their health concerns that they should be focused on aren't whether or not they're going to get BPA from the container, but rather the fact that they are 50 to 100 pounds overweight, that they're insulin resistant, that they have high cholesterol, high blood pressure, and high inflammation in their body, right? Those are bigger concerns. So we shouldn't be getting caught up on the little things. Once again, I am all for avoiding toxins just as much as the next person, but we have to make sure that we're rating our concerns appropriately and not taking something like that and putting it at the top of the list while our health is absolutely failing. So once again, this is something that's very blown out of proportion by many health influencers. Another concern that I saw, one of the big ones, is that it will cause gastrointestinal issues if you're doing a sardine fast, because the absence of dietary fiber during a restrictive fast can lead to significant digestive discomfort and constipation. Now, as I've mentioned many times in the past, doing a sardine fast is not actually a fast, like a water fast. Sure, you're abstaining from all foods other than sardines, but it is not actually fasting. It's what's really called an OSH diet. It's when you're eating one single healthy food over a period of time. And the truth is that the gut actually benefits greatly from this, because what's happening is that you're only digesting one single healthy food. As a result of that, this creates a level of simplicity for your digestive process. Okay, so many people who go in follow something like a sardine fast for 2 to maybe even 7 days, what they will find is that they feel better. Inflammation starts to lower. You simplified your digestion. And also, because you're only doing it for a short period of time, it should not lead to a high level of constipation or anything else, because, once again, this is only a short duration. But I will tell you that most people will come back and they will report the exact opposite. Not that they had a whole bunch of gastrointestinal distress, but actually their digestion felt really good during this time, because this level of simplicity for your digestion is a good thing, and many people will benefit from it, especially if you're coming off of kind of a standard American highly processed food diet. Now, when we look at the sardine fast, the next thing to take into consideration is some of us will approach it but can't lose weight. And I want to explain why this could be happening, okay? Now, one of the things I kind of got a little bit of negative feedback for recently is I did a video about fasting and why you are still fat even though you're fasting, why you can't lose weight even though you're fasting. And I got this idea because I have people who come into my clinic all the time and they tell me about the fasting that they're doing, but yet they have a big belly, yet they, in some cases, are obese, but yet they are very proudly telling me about the fasting that they're doing. Here's what is really important, is that if you're going to go and start doing something like a sardine fast, you have to realize that you cannot choose a sardine fast instead of fixing your diet. Using it as a quick fix, but never addressing the real problem in your dietary choices, is not ever going to lead to success. If you have a problem with the food choices you're making, going all in on a sardine fast only to come back out to a really unhealthy diet will never be a win for you. You need to really focus on eating a good, healthy diet. And when we think good, healthy diet, we want to think of meat, vegetables, and fruit. That's found in nature. It's clean and it works every time. Pull out the sugar, pull out the grains, pull out all the processed junk, okay? So don't use a sardine fast as a crutch. It will never work. So when you do a sardine fast, another big mistake is that when you transition out of it, you're just returning back to the really low quality diet that you're eating. Now, that's very similar to what I said, to where you're using it as a crutch, but also transitioning out of a sardine fast, you're in a great position to basically have the sardine fast act as a reset for you. Your sugar cravings will be greatly diminished. Your carbohydrate cravings will be greatly diminished. And so when you go out of a sardine fast and you enter back into the normal realm of everyday eating, you really want to make sure that you're focusing on good, healthy food. If you have a sugar craving, turn to fruit. If you have a carbohydrate craving, turn to something like a sweet potato. Make sure that you're prioritizing your protein. Okay, this is the key to actually getting results. So I want you guys to try things like sardine fasting because it's actually very beneficial, right? However, if you're not setting yourself up for success, you'll never win at this game. The game of weight loss, the game of keeping yourself healthy, the game of longevity and staying disease-free, okay? Now, there's a couple of reasons that many people will fail at this. When you try to go do a sardine fast, this is one of the big ones. You're eating the wrong sardines, right? You're eating sardines that are packed in water or canola oil, some really unhealthy inflammatory oil, and you're even getting flavored sardines which have all kinds of additives in them. We want to make sure that when doing a sardine fast, you're using good quality sardines that are packed in olive oil, okay? And we like the olive olive oil because it's going to be very satiating. It's very anti-inflammatory. It's very healthy for you, and it will keep you held over for long periods of time. When doing a sardine fast, there's a good chance you will never feel hungry at all during that process because your body has what it needs. It has the fats, it has the proteins. You may feel yourself going into ketosis because that will happen, which can be a little bit uncomfortable. But the reality is that if you're choosing the right sardines, it's way better. And a lot of reasons that people will fail at this or maybe never even get started is because if you get sardines packed in water and some of these different brands, I will tell you that they can really be gross, just absolutely smelly and disgusting, and most people don't want that. So, I mean, not that I endorse any particular brand, but I do like the Wild Planet brand and I like the King Oscar brand. And if I had to pick between those two, I'd probably go with the King Oscar one. So the next big thing that I see that is a big mistake is just not eating enough sardines during the sardine fast, right? It's important to realize that during this time, you're not trying to starve yourself. You are simply trying to eat only one single healthy food over a period of time that is really going to push you into ketosis and offer a lot of those same benefits that you can get from just regular fasting. Okay, not all of them, but a lot of them. You're going to lower inflammation in your body. You're going to lower your insulin, lower your blood sugar levels, start losing fat on the body. It has a lot of benefits. So we just want to make sure that we're eating all that we want during this time. There's no restriction. If you want to eat 1 can a day, fine. If you want to eat 3 to 4 cans a day, fine. No issue. Now, another thing I'd look out for is just making sure that you're getting plenty of electrolytes during this time, because as your body transitions into ketosis, because it will if you're doing a sardine fast for 3 days, what you're going to find is that you can have an electrolyte deficiency, because when you flush a lot of water out of your body, a lot of electrolytes will go with it. So making sure that you're upping your electrolytes and using a good quality electrolyte. And I'll put a link in the description below to the fasting electrolyte that we use clinically that's very clean, that has all the right stuff in it in order to get you through not only a multiple day water fast, but also through a sardine fast. Now let's talk about what you have to do for best results, okay? When we look at this sardine fast, here's where I think it really shines. For somebody who wants to fast, like you want to do a water fast, but maybe that's a little bit intimidating for you, then doing a sardine fast is great because there's a lower barrier to entry. It's just not quite as intimidating. So if you've always wanted to do that water fast, but never have done so, go and do a sardine fast, okay? Another reason I think that the sardine fast really shines is because some of us are very physically active in our work, right? Maybe you're somebody who builds houses for a living, or maybe you're somebody like myself who's very physically active and I'm, running around a clinic all day and just here, there, and everywhere, and I need my brain to function. Like doing a fast is a little bit intimidating to me because I need to be at peak mental state. I need to be at peak energy in order to really get through the day. And I can't deal with those 2:00 afternoon crashes or even the brain crash come about 4 in the afternoon. And if you're doing a water fast, you know what I'm talking about. If you've been going all day and you're on a water fast, you have a lot of energy towards the morning, but it tapers off towards the afternoon. And so this is where somebody who wants to do something like this can really shine, because they will get the benefits of many of the same benefits of fasting. However, you're going to have more energy because you are giving your body the fats and the proteins. And so therefore, you aren't going to have those big crashes. And if you're very physically active, this is a great thing. Now, the other thing that we have to really watch out for in order to get just absolute best success with sardine fast is that you really want to do a sardine fast anywhere from maybe 2 to 7 days. There's no reason to go beyond that. Once again, like this idea that you're going to end up with nutritional deficiencies can't possibly happen in a short period of time. Yeah, if you're going to go do a 90-day sardine fast, which I think is probably just absolutely stupid, then you could end up with nutritional deficiencies. However, doing it for a period of 2 to 7 days, there's nothing wrong with that, and you aren't going to end up with nutritional deficiencies or any other health problems for that matter. But the sweet spot is around 2 to 7 days, okay? So for me, I typically will do 3-4 day water fast. I would probably jump on that same bandwagon to do a sardine fast. Now, here's the other thing is that we want to make sure that we're eating as much as we like. It's not a starvation technique. Just like I mentioned earlier, we want to drink plenty of electrolytes, and we want to make sure that we're getting our sardines in olive oil. The great thing about a sardine fast is it's very simple. It's hard to screw up. I know that I went through a lot of like misinformation today and a lot of things that people are kind of blowing out of proportion in the online health guru influencer space. But the reality is it's very simple. And I think that it has a low barrier to entry, and a lot of people can successfully do this when they're intimidated by doing a water fast. So I think there's a ton of benefits to it for that reason. Once again, when doing a sardine fast, you're going to lower inflammation, you're going to lower your blood sugar, you're going to lower your insulin, you're going to really push your body into ketosis, which has a ton of benefits for your brain and your whole body. So therefore, doing a sardine fast for a short duration of time, eating this one single healthy food that simplifies your digestion can really help reset your body and also set you on a better path for healthier eating in the future. When you go and you do something like a sardine fast or a water fast, one of the beauties of it is that you kind of reset your headspace around food. You break through cravings that have been maybe holding you down for a long period of time. And that, my friend, is the key to actually losing weight long term. And then you transition out of that into a good, healthy, whole food diet. And it's that simple. It's that simple to improve your health and do it sustainably, not only for today, next week, or even 10 years from now. This is how you do it. So I'm Dr. Nick Zyrowski. Hope you enjoyed this video. And if you love this video, check out this video next.